Hi everyone, my name is Brian, and this is a demo of the game Stake. So if you read the description on the site, you'll know that this is more of a prototype or a proof of concept than it is an actual end product. So if we look at the starting screen here, the intro screen, we'll see the game menu with a few basic options. Go ahead and play. These are the controls. Pretty simple stuff. Things that you'd expect from a top-down RPG. So before we get started here, I'm just gonna lay all the cards out on the table and let you guys know that a lot of this stuff was shamelessly stolen from a lot of things online. I mean, as you can see, we have stuff from Final Fantasy, like my avatar. We have sounds and images that just came from Google searches, so we were just scrambling to get this thing done by the end of our 4-week development cycle. So a lot of stuff is kind of just put together, some even just placeholders, or at least they were meant to be placeholders. One thing you'll notice if you've played any Chips Challenge is this sound. Should be pretty familiar if you played that game. Great game. Oh, and that one too. So here we are. Much like other retro RPGs, you'll walk around in some kind of dungeon or something and randomly run into enemies. So we got ourselves into a fight here. We have 3 options to attack: use item, and flee. Flee does work, but typically you'd have to be a higher level to flee successfully from an enemy. Use item, don't think we ever got that fully working, and attack, well, let's hope that works. So we have 2 attack. You can see the description on the right hand side of what the attack, or the description of the attack: slash and hack. So this one is high powered with lower accuracy, but I'm just gonna take a risk, and I hit him. Some major damage happening. So here's the rat running up. Pretty smooth animation, not so smooth damage animation. As you can see, when I run up to the enemy, it's not as graceful, and my attack is kind of this, I don't know, odd spinning thing. I'm not really sure what it is. So we got some XP, we got an item. Finish up here. I guess this would be a good time to show you the inventory. Here we are. If we go into the items, we only have 1 item. It's a stake. To be honest, I just found the back button. Never mind. I usually don't know how to get out of it, but now I did. We can look at our equipment. We just have a dagger. Equipment, you actually can't equip anything. You just kind of collect stuff because we don't have that functionality, and there's no lore. Alright. Well, lore is fun stuff, but sorry, we don't have any. We should be able to use the stake. Let me see what happens. Nothing. Nothing happens. Well, that's just as good because I am not gonna die. Alright, another enemy. Battle. Another rat. I guess if I did fight long enough, I would die without using any potions, but notice the rat kind of moonwalks back to its spot. Yeah, it's pretty sweet, I know. So we'll keep going here. Oh boy, oh, here's a new enemy, a spider. Well, this is not going to be very interesting, so what I'm going to do is I will go back and I will actually use a hack. It's not so much a hack, but it's an Easter egg. So let's check that out. Okay, so we threw a little Easter egg into the game where if you make your name as Chuck Norris, you start off with a level 20 character. Also, we can toggle the Fog of War with 1 key click. Now we can see where we're going. Alright. So, as a level 20 character, you get all the attacks: slash, hack, lunge, parry, focus, attack, and, they all do different things. We'll do a focus attack. Just about anything is going to kill a level 1 character, so it doesn't really matter what we do. We're Chuck Norris. I mean, come on. So let's proceed. We'll toggle this Fog of War. And let's see. Oh, this one was a little more difficult to get through. Alright, let's see. Well, Lunge is one of those attacks that actually takes away some of my own health to deal more damage to the enemy, even though we don't really need that. I mean, all these guys are going to die really quickly. And if you notice, the guys on the second level of the dungeon are all level 2. Much harder than level 1. Alright, well, I actually missed an attack there. I don't really know how that happened, but oh, I took 1 damage. That stings. Okay. So you kind of get the idea. At level 21, you're gonna kill anything and everything in your path. Now let's get up a few more levels and see if we can fight a boss. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flee, and that's gonna work every time because I'm such a high level that the way the game engine is written, you're just more likely to get away at a higher level. There's such a slim chance that I won't be able to flee. Oh, here we go. Alright. And actually, let me just throw in there now, while we're making our way to the boss, this game does have quite a few bugs in it, and I've had to reshoot all my footage because bugs kept on popping up, and I'd have to restart the game again. Also, I apologize for the cut up audio and video. I have an unregistered version, or the free version of Fraps, so it keeps stopping at 30-second mark, I believe. Alright, so we're at our first boss. This should be pretty interesting. Actually, it won't be because we're Chuck Norris, so every fight is pretty dull. We're just gonna kill him in one shot anyway. So let's go for a focus attack. Oh, I think my video just cut out right before you could see the dying animation, but the vampire actually lit up in flames and died. So we collect our items, we're finished, and we go on to the next level. And if we look at the inventory, you will see that we have more things we can use, none of which will work. Nope, doesn't work. And we have some equipment. A dagger, it's pointy, and has increased accuracy, and strength is decreased. Well, that's pretty nice. So we'll go on ahead, and I guess I will cut this so that we can see the last part. Let me just add that this game is extremely buggy, and at the time that we did the demo in class, we were actually extremely lucky that there were no bugs, and the game did not crash even once. So that was really nice. But unfortunately, as I'm recording this demo, it's crashing sporadically. So, oh, and also on this level, we had a switch and door mechanism. So as you can see, I just opened the door, and now I can go through the level. Also, we realized without any Fog of War toggle and no Chuck Norris hacks, this game would take forever to beat. I mean, not forever, but it just wouldn't be very interesting. Well, unfortunately, my game kept crashing and I wasn't able to make it to the final boss. It's kind of a crazy battle because he was, the way he was designed, he's pretty much unbeatable even by Chuck Norris himself. The game kind of goes on forever. I remember I gave my character a skill to replenish some of his health, which the boss has, and it's kind of one of those things where you go back and forth and nobody actually ends up winning. It's kind of a stalemate. I guess at this point I'll just show you guys the credits and be done with it. Thanks for checking out the game, and enjoy the credits, I guess.